Millionaire CEO falls for cleaning lady in his own bathroom? You won't believe how this starts. Leave a comment if you're reading from the Big Apple. Emily Carter was done. Double shifts all week cleaning rooms at the Grand Astoria, covering for her good-for-nothing roommate. Now, dead on her feet, she was staring down the barrel of the VIP suite. Just one more, then freedom. Like a zombie with a mop, she dragged herself into the suite's bathroom. It was colossal, bigger than her entire Brooklyn apartment. Who needs a bathroom this big? She muttered, echoing in the marble space. Disinfectant fumes filled the air as she scrubbed and wiped, running on fumes. Then, the tub. Bending low, head on her arm for a second, just a second, darkness. She was out, slumped against the cold porcelain of the toilet lid. Ryan Blackwood, CEO of Blackwood Hotels, just wanted peace. Meetings all day, pressure cooker deals. His suite was his sanctuary, and a hot shower was all he craved. Shirt and tie ripped off, he headed straight for the bathroom, steam on his mind. He swung the door open and froze. Heart. Stop. What in... His voice boomed, bouncing off the mirrors. Ryan recoiled, adrenaline surging. Leaning against the toilet, a woman in a Grand Astoria uniform, dead asleep. He almost threw his shirt at her, like warding off a vampire. Emily shot awake to a scream that could shatter glass. She lurched, balance gone, and crashed to the floor, cleaning bucket exploding around her. What the hell? Ryan backed away like she was a monster crawling from the drain. Who are you? What are you doing in my room? Emily, brain scrambled, blinked at the half-naked man. Tall, dark hair, eyes like burning coal, furious, but ridiculously handsome. Big bathroom, fancy soaps, uniform, guest room, guest, room. Reality hit like ice water. Panic flared. I didn't steal anything, she blurted. Ryan just stared. What? I just fell asleep, she mumbled, instantly regretting it. Fell asleep? In my bathroom? Is that part of the Grand Astoria's new cleaning service? Bathroom naps? Emily's face burned. She was so fired. It's not exactly like that. I mean, it is, but... Ryan pinched the bridge of his nose, fighting for calm. So, my bathroom is now a public nap zone. It was just a 5-minute nap. 30 minutes, more like. 5, I swear. Do you have a stopwatch in your head, sir? She was digging her own grave. Look, I work doubles, morning and night. My body just shut down. Ryan took a deep breath. He should be furious. But the whole thing was just absurd. She looked wrecked, mortified, hair a mess, eyes pleading like her life depended on this. Then, something unexpected happened. Ryan crossed his arms, turned, and walked out of the bathroom, heading for the minibar. Emily scrambled after him. He stopped, turned back, face serious. Coffee? He asked. Emily blinked. Huh? Coffee? Do you drink it? Yes, but what does that have to do with... He grabbed a cup, thrust it at her. Try it. Confused, Emily sniffed the coffee. Grimace. This is awful. Ryan raised an eyebrow. Just from the smell? Emily hesitated. Yeah. A strange glint sparked in his eyes. Ryan Blackwood, ice-cold CEO, intrigued, and Emily, who just wanted to keep her job, had no clue what she was walking into. Emily held the coffee cup like it was radioactive. Ryan watched her, unreadable, arms crossed, gaze locked. She felt pinned under his stare. Am I fired? She whispered. Ryan tilted his head like really considering it. Haven't decided yet. Emily's knees went weak. You haven't? He took the cup back, swirled the dark liquid. Explain how you knew this coffee was terrible without even tasting it. It's obvious, she said, frowning. Burnt smell, over-roasted beans, bitter. Someone tried to mask it with sugar, made it worse. Ryan's eyebrows shot up. You figured all that out from the smell? Emily opened her mouth, then stopped. Why was he so fixated on this? I swear, I don't do this all the time, she mumbled, trying to downplay it. I just noticed. Ryan was silent, studying her like a complex equation. Then, he leaned against the counter, a slow smile spreading across his face. Perfect. Perfect? Emily blinked. You're going to help me fix this. Fix what? The hotel coffee. It's garbage. I've complained no one can fix it. You can smell the problem. Maybe you can fix the food too. Emily laughed, a dry, humorless sound. Right, because cleaning ladies are known for their gourmet expertise. As of now, yes. Emily froze. Sorry, but I clean rooms. Food's not my thing. Ryan shrugged. Now it is. Emily stared. He had to be joking, but his face was dead serious. Mr. Blackwood, sir. Ryan, he corrected, his gaze intense. Ryan, look, I appreciate it, but I need my job. Ryan frowned. Who said I'm firing you? Emily went silent. Was this some kind of twisted test? She was sure she was about to be canned, and now the CEO was asking for her food opinions. Nothing made sense. This isn't a test, right? Like, if I say no, you fire me? Ryan sighed, already looking bored with the conversation. If I was going to fire you, I would have already. Now come on, breakfast to taste. Emily blinked again. What? You want to argue or eat? She knew she should say no, but a tiny spark of hope flickered. Maybe she could save her job. Emily sighed. Fine, but if this is some elaborate plan to fire me later, I swear, less drama, more coffee. How did she get here? 1 minute, bathroom floor, next minute, sitting at a table in the hotel restaurant, facing a mountain of fancy dishes. Dishes she was supposed to judge. Ryan sat opposite, arms crossed. All right, try them. Tell me what you think. She stared at the plates, then back at him. You want me to eat all this? You work double shifts, right? When was the last time you ate? Emily opened her mouth, then closed it. She couldn't remember. Silence was answer enough. Exactly. Eat. Emily hesitated, then picked up a fork, tried the first dish, face scrunched. Sauce is too acidic, too much lemon, probably hiding something. Ryan nodded, like she'd confirmed his deepest suspicions. Next, meat. Wrinkled nose. Overcooked. Weird seasoning, clashes with everything. Another plate. Sweet or savory, it's just confusing. Ryan leaned back, intrigued. She wasn't just pointing out flaws, she was dissecting them. For the first time in months, he was impressed. Emily wiped her mouth, looked at him. Okay, can I go now? Ryan tilted his head. Ever thought about working with food? Emily laughed. You mean eating bad food? Identifying it. Emily stopped laughing. What? You have a rare talent. Most people wouldn't notice half of what you just did. It's just a silly trick. Doesn't mean anything, Ryan finished for her, staring at her like she was insane. I bet people have said that about you before. Emily opened her mouth, then closed it. He was right. Ryan stood, adjusting his suit. Tomorrow morning, kitchen, 8 a.m., taste ingredients. Emily's eyes widened. What? Don't run. I know where you work. Ryan laughed, a genuine laugh, and Emily nearly fell out of her chair. Are you insane? Not yet. Give it time. Emily spent the night in a fog. She should be fired, kicked out of the hotel. But no. CEO asking for breakfast help? Insane. But Ryan Blackwood didn't seem like a no kind of guy. Next morning, dragging herself to the kitchen, begging not to get officially fired, she pushed through the doors. Ryan standing with a giant of a man in a chef's whites. CEO glanced at his watch, then at her. Late, Emily sighed. Fire me already. 3 hours of sleep. Ryan smirked. You'll survive. Come here. The chef, Eduardo, eyed her with suspicion. Cleaning lady, he growled. Saving breakfast, Ryan said flatly. Eduardo frowned. Mr. Blackwood, with respect, my team is highly trained. We don't need a cleaner's opinion. Emily froze, feeling even more out of place. Ryan didn't blink. I tasted the food yesterday. If your team was so qualified, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Silence, thick and heavy. Eduardo clenched his jaw, irritated. And what exactly does Miss Carter have to say about my kitchen? Ryan gestured to Emily. Find out. Emily froze again. You said the coffee was terrible. Now, the food. Eduardo scoffed. Let's hear from the mop expert. Emily's face burned. Unbearable man. But he wanted a show? Show he'd get. Deep breath, spoon in hand, tasted a dish. Chewed slowly, analyzing. Scrambled eggs. Dry. Cheap butter. Salt's off. Eduardo crossed his arms. Anything else? Emily tasted bread. Not fresh. Day old or stored badly. Juice? She sipped, winced. Disaster. Eduardo raised an eyebrow. Why? Fresh orange juice mixed with store-bought, and a generous dose of disappointment. Ryan bit back a smile. Eduardo looked ready to explode. All right, Miss Carter. So smart, what do you suggest? Emily looked at him, then Ryan. Speak freely or life risk? Ryan chuckled. Speak freely. Emily turned to Eduardo. 5-star hotel, guests expect 5-star food. Breakfast tastes like airport cafeteria, upgrade ingredients, real butter, fresh bread, farm eggs. Chef clenched his jaw. Costs money. Bad food costs customers, Ryan cut in. Silence. Then Ryan smiled. Settled. We test Miss Carter's suggestions. Eduardo looked like he'd swallowed battery acid. Insult. Years of experience, and this girl... Ryan shrugged. But she nailed every problem in 5 minutes. Chef snapped his mouth shut. Ryan turned to Emily. Well done. Rest now. Emily left, marathon runner feeling, but important. Even just breakfast. Emily was folding sheets in the laundry room when Carla burst in. Emily! Emily! What? Rumors! You humiliated the chef in front of the CEO. Emily grimaced. Just told the truth. Carla's eyes widened. And he let you live? People are saying... Carla grabbed her shoulders, eyes wide. You and him? Affair? Emily choked. What? CEO promoted you? Because, you know... Emily buried her face in her hands. Sheets. Disappear. But the laundry room door opened. Eduardo. Miss Carter. Emily swallowed. Hi. Eduardo took a breath. Idiot this morning. Me. I was. Emily. Huh? You were right. Breakfast. Ingredients changed. Guests loved it. Emily blinked. Eduardo? Apologizing? He held out a hand. Opinion? New dishes? Emily looked at his hand, then Carla, who looked even more stunned than she was. Sigh. She shook the chef's hand. Dishes not included. Eduardo laughed. Deal. Carla squealed. Emily, new role, no clue where it led. Emily couldn't believe it. Cleaning lady, challenged chef, fixed breakfast, survived. Survived? Thriving. People listen now, but rumors, wildfire. Emily slept on toilet, morphed into private moment in bathroom, then secret affair, kitchen access. Whispers, stares, changing sheets, ignoring it all. Hotel's new favorite? Irritating Julia receptionist voice. Sigh. Emily turned. Official bad food tester. That's all. Julia crossed arms. Funny. No one promoted this fast. Special something for Mr. Blackwood? Eye roll. Spell it out. Slept in bathroom, bad coffee, no firing, story, whole. Julia raised eyebrow, not buying it. Sure. Emily took deep breath. Crazy theories, job to do, excuse me. Cleaning cart down the hall, Julia speechless, alone. That's all she wanted. Dylan, forget food thing, normal life again. Wishful thinking. Dylan Blackwood never forgot. Late afternoon, leaving, finally rest, Carla message. Chef Eduardo, kitchen, now, soup pot warning. Emily sighed. Never ends. Kitchen. Eduardo, arms crossed, but not attack mode. Mr. Blackwood, restaurant, now. Emily sighed again. Never tired? Eduardo smirked. Still breathing, guess not. Resigned, restaurant. Dylan, table, menu, stock market intensity. Consultations, charging soon, Emily said. Chair pulled, sitting. Invitation? Unnecessary. Dylan looked up, smirked. Very funny. Trying. Menu aside, looked at her. Proposal. Emily blinked. Bad omen. You'll like it. Doubt it. Ignored her, continued. Major food event. Chicago, next week. Biggest world. Emily stared. Sense, waiting. Want you to come? Blink. What? Come with me. Laugh. Disbelief. Fancy food event? Chicago, housekeeper, me, clean rooms, toilets. Exactly. Laughed harder. Chicago, tell you dish bad. CEO, Scott Hotel, joking. Dylan leaned forward, elbows on table, serious. Special talent, refined palate, rare, help me. Best chef's ingredients. Head shake, still disbelief. Crazy. First, shouldn't be here. Second, know what doing? I do. Argument forming, conviction in his eyes stopped her, believed in her, uncomfortable. Can't. Frown. Why? Ridiculous. Don't know these events. Neither did I, first time. Scoff. Different. CEO. Gift. Words gone. Had anyone, ever, talented, believed, lowered gaze. Job here. Twice salary. Eyes widened. What? Fair. Helping me. Still unbelievable. Can't drop everything. Don't have to. 3-day trip. Lip bite. Trap feeling, but opportunity. Lifetime. Told not good enough. Hard labor only. Talented? CEO saying special? Want her side? Best chefs, dishes, mistake, wrong. First time, want to believe. Something inside worth something? Before change. Mind, phone, message. Okay, I'm in. Seconds later, reply. Great. Get ready. Long sigh. Earth gone. Really considering Chicago with Ryan Blackwood? Crazy enough? Maybe. Not ready, admit it. Day pushing thought away, work, linens, rooms, Dylan Blackwood name, chill down spine. Offer? Ridiculous? Paris? Someone important? Someone mattered? Beyond employee? Accident caught attention. Logical explanation? Messing with her. No other reason. Shift ended, small rented apartment, couch, ceiling stair. Trip, 3 days. 3 days. Yes? Plane with Ryan event. Knew no one, rules unknown fool. No? Closed eyes, deep breath. Once in lifetime. Years told not good enough. No one believed. Now Ryan Blackwood, CEO special. Wanted her side. Even mistake, even wrong for once, Lily wanted to believe. Maybe something inside worth something. Before change, mind, phone, message. Okay, I'm in. Seconds later, reply. Great, get ready for the trip. Long sigh. What on earth was she doing? Trip day, faster than expected. Woke before alarm, Carla borrowed clothes. Billionaire travel, look rich. Airport, sweaty palms. Ryan, VIP lounge, impeccably dressed, at ease. Ordinary day for him, surreal for her. On time, miracle. Eye roll. Runaway thought, bank account convinced me. Chuckle. Spirit. Overthink gone, plain. Not just plain, economy, crammed, snoring neighbor, private jet, leather seats, real food, dance space. Okay, she said, looking around. Way nicer flying buses. Small smile. Good to know impressing you. Sink into seat, sigh. Don't need impress, Ryan. Don't embarrass myself, Chicago. No promises. Turn to him. Torturing me? Enjoy it? Favorite pastimes. Plane took off, eyes closed, butterflies. Chicago with Ryan Blackwood. Surreal. Hotel movie set, gold trim, chandeliers, carpets. Expensive. Afraid to touch. Worst night yet. Exclusive dinner, pre-event. Deep trouble realization. Room, world she'd never be part of. Gowns, heels, tailored suits, wine glasses, French movie stars. Borrowed dress, fraud, Ryan right at home. Effortless. Important people, chefs, Emily, acting like she knew anything. Moment feared. Miss Carter, right? Middle-aged man, polite smile. Blink. Yes. Ryan mentioned talent, flavors. Deadly glare at Ryan, innocent smile only. Man picked wine glass, handed it. Year this wine. Poison glass. Ryan, arms crossed, enjoying show. Don't look at me like that. Job now. Grit teeth, sip. Strong, full-bodied, different. Taste analyzed. Oak barrels, fruity note, recent vintage, 3 years old. Man's eyes widened. Exactly. Emily froze. What? Right. Dylan, satisfied smile. Knew you were good. Glass stared at, universe, secrets revealed. Really gotten it right. Maybe mistake not being here. Dinner, introductions, confidence growing. Little more. Night ending, hotel, Ryan, amused smile. Admit it, surprised me. Scoff. Surprised myself. Stopped, tilted head. Still think you don't belong? Long stare. First time, didn't know answer. Maybe she did. Maybe spent too long thinking not good enough. Ryan studied her, small smile. Got talent, Carter. Now I know, not letting you slip away. Shiver. Ryan Blackwood, never accidental words. This trip, career change, more, Everything changed. Emily woke, dreaming still. Chicago, five-star hotel, billionaire CEO, inexplicable talent belief. Week ago, laugh, told to get help. Now, most comfortable bed ever, ceiling stare, life flipped upside down. Sigh window, city view, breathtaking, historic, busy, cafes, movie scene, Lily Carter, middle of it. Notification, phone, Dylan message. Breakfast at 8, don't be late, eye roll, Paris, no break. Mentally complaining, quick shower, dress, downstairs. Ryan, table, restaurant, phone reading, always first everywhere, looked up, smirk. Punctuality, efficiency. Sat, menu picked. Unbearable, laughed. Waiter, Ryan, black coffee. Emily, croissant, hot chocolate. Not coffee fan? Eyebrow. Like it, Chicago hot chocolate. Art. No argue, watched, first sip, eyes closed, sigh. God, good. Smile, head shake. Food seriously. Brought me here for that, right? True. Breakfast, no rush. Ryan company, not strange. Almost natural. Finished, Ryan paid, stood. Busy day. Mysterious wine tasting again? Laughed. Food today. Tastings, best chefs, France. Emily's eyes widened. Intense. You'll survive. Scoff, walked beside him. Tastings, private room, food event. Chefs, dishes, select guests. Dishes unimaginable. Refined, sophisticated, surprise, knew what doing. Small mistakes, secret ingredients, improvements. Chefs, eyebrows raised. Ryan watched. Satisfaction, curiosity mix. Event ended, hall, elegant woman approached. Tall, blonde, tight dress, confident smile. Emily, unknown, recognized type. Ryan's world. Ryan Blackwood, woman said smile. Long time no see, polite smile. Malene. Paris second home, darling. You? Glance at Emily. New company? Shiver, woman assessed her. Emily Carter, Ryan, casual. Working with me. Malene smiled. Subtle disdain spark. Oh, interesting. How exactly working with you? Stomach churn, new implication. Ryan noticed, furrowed brow. Emily's special talent, flavors, helping evaluate dishes. Malene feigned surprise. Curious, swore she was something completely different. Clenched fists, new implication. Ryan, hand gently on back, small protective gesture. Good see you, Malene. Ending conversation. Malene, last glance at Emily, smiled, walked away. Emily breath released. Didn't realize holding. Ryan looked at her. Ignore it. Crossed arms. Caught implication, right? Yes. Shouldn't be here. Ryan stopped, gently arm holding, look at him. Here because talent. Others think doesn't matter. Lip bite, looking away. Easy for you, billionaire. Smart, too. Stop worrying. Wanted to believe, part of her knew, Malene types, never see her more than outsider. Later night, hotel bar, Malene, Ryan across room. Dismay, looked close. Shouldn't care. Didn't make sense, care. Malene touched Ryan's arm, smiled, twist inside her, got up, left room, figure out what was. Minutes later, room, bed, try convince self nothing. Heart didn't believe. First time Emily realized, maybe, just maybe, starting feel something for Ryan Blackwood. Emily spent night ignoring unease, didn't care. Told self turning in bed, sleep position. Every time closed eyes, Ryan and Malene. Woman touched arm, smiled, same world. What was Emily doing there? Child playing executive office, background character, rich sophisticated people movie? Now there. Everyone waiting for mistake, kick her out? Maybe exactly what she should do. Sun rose, decision made, phone, message to Ryan. Think I'd better go home. Thanks opportunity, don't belong this world. Screen stare, moment, send hit. Done, wait. Response, too quick. Meet me restaurant 10 minutes. Sigh. Great. Dressed reluctantly, downstairs. Restaurant. Ryan, table, coffee, unhappy look. Good morning, she said, sitting. Think you just send message, run away? Not running away, realistic. Crossed arms. Realistic, yes. Look, Ryan, appreciate everything doesn't make sense, stay. Long stare, head tilt. About Malene? Stomach drop. What? No. Course not. Smirk. Disappeared after saw us talking. Tired Carter, lying not good. Eye roll, bread grabbed, butter spread, act indifferent. Nothing to do with that. Just think mistake accept trip. Why? Bread dropped, looked at him. Because I'm not like you, Ryan. Not sophisticated. French no speak. Events act no no. Saw Malene look at me. Everyone looks at me. Ryan sighed, face rubbed. So that's it? Quit because snobby people can't handle you more talented? Not more talented anyone. You are. Emily silent. Ryan leaned over table, gaze intense. Think I brought you here for nothing? Don't waste time, people know value. Heart race. Complimented rarely, direct rarely. Damn, made want believe. Ryan stood, card thrown on table. Noon to decide, flight home, reserved. Stay, meet me main hall, 3 p.m. Card stare, then him. Ryan watched moment, left restaurant. Deep breath. Now what? Staying, world didn't accept her. Leaving, admitting running away. Emily Carter never ran from anything. Clock struck 3, main hall. Ryan, no smile, satisfied expression. Good. Stop acting like don't deserve to be here. Come with me. Emily, first time since arrival, decided. Do just that. Afternoon's event, important food conference, Ryan, investor meetings. Emily, panel, new talents, international cuisine, determined soak up everything. Experts listen, details pay attention, understand memorable dish. Mental notes making, overheard 2 women whispering. See girl with Ryan Blackwood? Yeah. Made hotel, brought Paris, pretend expert. Reason here, something special likes, you know? Emily face flush, deep breath. Not let it bother her. Not give satisfaction, lose control. Instead, turned around, sweet smile, friendly tone. Oh, thank you caring so much about my life. Love continue conversation, need get back panel. Actually here working. Can you say same? 2 women, speechless. Emily blink, turned, panel paying attention again, feeling better. No time small people worry. Ryan end of event noticed something different. What happened? She smiled. Think I finally understand why I'm here. Eyebrow. Why? Because I'm good at this. Smirk. Finally. Emily felt light. First time. There, not because chose her, because she chose to be there. Changed everything. Emily never thought comfortable place days ago seemed out of reach. But there, sitting Ryan, evaluating dishes, top food critics. First time, not feeling wrong place. Still attention, inevitable. Whispered, walked by, looked like outsider. But now, Emily didn't care anymore. Somehow, bothered people more than if given up, left. Night came quickly, Ryan dinner, exclusive restaurant, guests few. Elegant setting, food impeccable, wine flowing. Emily tried follow conversations, realized didn't have try hard anymore. Ingredients identify, dishes recognize. Technical details, preparations. Learning, Ryan knew it. More confident, he said, waiter dessert served. Seem more confident, finally am I? Ryan smiled. Both. Fork picked, dessert piece cut. What wrong? Surprised look. Just satisfied. Why? Leaned table, eyes fixed her. Because I knew you good at this. Waiting for you realize it too. Warmth, rose face, covered sip of wine. Dinner continued normally, Malene arrived. Always fashion magazine, flawless, confident, sat table, hostess night, sharp smile at Emily. Darling, surprise see you here. Smile back. Not surprise anymore, starting become part of this world. Malene raised eyebrows. Think so? Ryan cleared throat, interrupting barbs. Malene, brings you here? Wineglass grabbed, liquid swirled, smile. Friendly warning, Emily crossed arms. Interesting, please go on. Malene eyes rested Ryan. Know this world, game. Much like challenges, things simply don't fit. Quick glance blonde through her way, Ryan unfazed. Malene, tired little games, something to say it. Woman smiled, leaned forward. Her stop think how hurt image, bringing cleaning lady Paris, introducing as expert. People talk, Ryan, believe me. Not everyone happy. Emily blood boil. Before respond, Ryan spoke. Who cares what they say? Malene laughed, naive too. You, darling, deep down always cared, wouldn't gotten here, didn't know how play game. Ryan held gaze moment, smiled slightly. Funny. Always thought game talent. Emily has spades. Malene rolled eyes. Really think enough? Emily, holding back until then, time speak up. Malene, let me ask something. Blonde stare. Surprise jumped conversation directly. What? Exactly bothers you so much? Fact, I'm here. Fact, you can't bring me down. Silence palpable. Malene briefly hardened expression. Quickly recovered, smile. Think you're so smart, don't you? I am smart. You know that. Ryan watched exchange, glint amusement. Malene deep breath, looked at him again. Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. Stood up, dress adjusted, restaurant walked out, no looking back. Emily sighed, glass wine picked up. Recurring problem, raise needed. Ryan laughed. Glass grabbed, raised it. Already negotiating salary? Learning fast. Smiled, toasted, but Emily knew, not over. Malene, not woman except losing. Somehow, Emily felt first visible threat. One thing learned world, enemies never attacked head on. Waited, planned, least expected, brought you down. Emily wasn't going, let that happen. Would fight. Emily noticed change after night. Not just Malene, whole atmosphere different. Before, people curiosity, waiting fail. Now, hostility open. Problem became. Didn't take long, feel bones. Next day, exclusive food event, Ryan Hall entered, whispers started. But this time, not quiet mutterings. People speaking openly. Heard she made hotel. Brought amateur Paris, pretended expert. Course another reason she's here. Emily anger rise, tried stay calm. Not give satisfaction, lose control. Ryan, other hand, not calm at all. Gritted teeth, hard look people around, quickly turned eyes away, pretending no gossiping. Carter, ignore them. Easy for you, say. Looked at her, tone firm. Prove belong here, act like don't care about idiots. Only way. Win game, not play by their rules. Emily, deep breath. Right. Acted like words mattered, proving they right. Chin lifted, ignored stares, walked confidently room beside Ryan. Real surprise night came, introduced one world's top food critics. Jack Morrow. Mr. Blackwood, pleasure see you again. Man, elderly Frenchman, sharp eyes, shook Ryan's hand, turned to Emily. You must be Emily Carter. Blinked, surprised. Heard of me? Oh, mademoiselle, whole Chicago heard of you. Ryan hid smile. Emily tried mask shock. Whole Chicago. Morrow laughed expression. People love scandal, especially challenges system. Prefer facts. Handed Emily tasting plate. Tell me, what think dish? Heart raced. Everyone around stopped watch. Fork picked, food tasted, eyes closed. Analyzing flavor. Deep breath, said confidently. Dish technically flawless, predictable. Sauce classic, missing bit freshness. Citrusy touch balance richness? Silence. Emily held breath, waiting laughs, mocking looks. Morrow smiled. Interesting. Blinked. Interesting how? Handed plate back waiter, arms crossed. Because you're right. More silence. This time, no mocking eyes. Respect. Dylan smiled, pleased. Told you she good. Morrow nodded, impressed looking. Mademoiselle Carter, watching career great interest. Walked away. Emily finally exhaled, realizing holding breath. Ryan leaned close, whispered. Now they know you're not playing around. Didn't know relief felt, weight more shoulders. First time felt like one battle. Problem, start winning dangerous game, people play dirtier. Emily, no idea what about happened. Next morning, message unknown number. Want no truth about Ryan Blackwood, hotel bar 3 p.m. alone. Frowned. What hell? Immediately forwarded message Ryan. Response quick, unexpected. Don't go. Phone stare, shiver. Ryan didn't want her go, meant something there. Needed find out. 3 p.m., hotel bar waiting. Malene showed up. Oh, you came. Emily crossed arms. Curious. Malene sat down, wine glass grabbed. You're smart, Carter. Still don't know this world. Think going teach me? Blonde laughed, head shaking. Don't need teach you anything, just need show you something. Phone took, screen swiped, turned to Emily. Picture Ryan with Malene. Romantic dinner seemed. Emily's stomach drop. What's this? Dinner, dear. Think your first woman Ryan picks up brings Chicago? Emily pressed lips together. What mean by that? Malene smiled, leaned over table. Don't you get it? You're just whim to him. Ryan wants to laugh. New Malene manipulative, wanted doubt Dylan. Other hand, why never mentioned Malene? Why never explained relationship? Malene noticed hesitation, smiled. Leave while still can, before he discards you. Emily stood up, bag grabbing. Thanks, concern, Malene. If Ryan wants discard me, he'll have face me, say face. Left, no looking back, heart racing. First time doubt planted, needed no truth. Night returned hotel, Ryan waiting hallway. Told you not go. Emily crossed arms. Went anyway. Eyes sparkled, frustration, amusement mix. Don't know, admire you, want lock you room until trip over. Good luck trying. Sigh, neck rubbed. What'd she say to you? Emily watched a moment, speaking. That I'm just whim yours? Ryan froze. Subtle jaw clench notice. Quickly regained composure. You believed it? Hesitated. Want hear it from you. Stared long moment, step forward. Carter, if wanted any woman's side would have chosen one didn't challenge me all time. Heart skipped beat. So what am I to you? Ryan looked at her, question ridiculous. Your woman makes me break every rule I've set myself. Emily air left her. Before respond, leaned closer, whispered. And that scares me more than anything. Speechless. All answers imagined, one didn't expect. Emily, heart pounding hard, sure Ryan could hear it. Let's have some fun. Those only read comments, type McDonald's comments only. Those make this far, understand now. Let's continue story. Didn't expect response. Didn't expect direct. Most all, didn't expect leave her speechless. Ryan Blackwood, serious methodical CEO, just admitted she completely messed up his life. Worst part, Emily knew telling truth. Instead feeling happy, wave confusion washed over her. Never planned this. Never wanted fall someone like him. Now there, standing front him, knowing what to do. Ryan looked at her, waiting response, just couldn't speak. After felt like long second silence, step back. Better get some rest. Voice controlled, Emily noticed something different tone. Disappointment. Hit her like punch. Ryan never show emotions, now opened up her and she just froze. Without saying another word, turned, walked down hallway, leaving Emily alone, chaotic thoughts. Entered room, door locked, through self-bed, hands face running over. What happening her? Never serious relationship, never allowed self feel anything anyone. End. People always left. Life, entire life. Now Ryan showed up, messed everything up, wanted her trust him. Scary, but same time, heart didn't want run away. Scared her even more. Next day, Emily tried act normal. Dressed, breakfast alone, headed food event. Nothing happened. Truth, everything changed. Ryan didn't show breakfast, didn't send messages. First time, Emily realized how much missed presence. Morning dragged on. Attended tastings, tried ignore stares others, pretended wasn't hoping see Ryan any moment, didn't show up. Late afternoon, inevitable happened. Main hall, dish analyzing, heard woman's voice beside her. Looks like someone's been left out. Emily closed eyes second, turned around. Malene there, victorious smile wearing. What do you want now? Just checking on you. Conversation Ryan last night seems pretty distant. Emily crossed arms, blood boil feeling. What do you mean by that? Malene sideways smile. Oh, sweetie, really thought he was going chase after you. Ryan not type wait anyone. If don't want play game, he'll find someone who will. Emily tightness chest, felt, expression steady kept. You seem really concerned about me. Just realistic. Or maybe you're worried because you realize this time Ryan chose someone he can't control. Malene narrowed eyes. No idea what you're talking about. Oh, I do. You know what? Might not know where going. Least I'm not spending days trying manipulate others feel superior. Malene's short laugh let out. Really think he cares about you? Emily, anger held back. Step forward took. I know he cares. Unlike you, don't need prove anything anyone. Before Malene could respond, Emily turned, room walked out, head held high. Might not know everything about Ryan, knew wasn't like Malene. Suddenly realized didn't want run anymore. Wanted face this head on. Night, Emily couldn't stay still. Knew where Ryan was, hotel, restaurant, dinner, investors. Knew needed talk to him. Deep breathtaking, coat grabbed, room left, walking determination restaurant. As soon entered, saw him. Ryan, main table sitting, few men suits talking. Looked serious, conversation focused. Then, as felt presence, eyes met hers. Moment. World around them disappeared. Emily didn't know walking, him was. Just realized when standing face to face, staring each other's silence. "We need talk," she said, straightforward. Ryan studied face moment, turning investors. "Excuse me, gentlemen." Without hesitation, took Emily's hand, let her out there. Walked silence hotel corridors, reached private balcony, finally stopped. Cold night air brushed skin, didn't care. All mattered man standing front her. Ryan hands pockets put, watched her. "What's going on?" Emily, deep breath, took. "You were right." Furrowed brow. "About what?" "About me, always running away." Stayed silent, waiting. Emily looked sky moment, eyes again meeting. "Never let anyone get close to me, 'cause always afraid and people would leave. But you..." Swallowed. "You made me want stay." Ryan didn't move. Something eyes changed. Tried convince myself didn't mean anything, but it does. "As much as that scares me, don't want run anymore." Silence between them. Seemed carry weight world. Without word saying, Ryan stepped forward, took, kissed her. Intense kiss, filled everything held back between them long. Emily felt hands face holding, lips pressing hers urgency, made forget everything. Forget hotel, forget Chicago, forget world. Only thing existed moment was him. When pulled away, Emily's heart still racing. Ryan rested forehead against hers, smiled slightly. "Finally." She laughed, warm sensation chest feeling. "Finally." But deep down, Emily knew was an end story. Just beginning, she was ready whatever came next. Emily couldn't stop smiling ever since Ryan kissed her. Everything around her seemed different, like somehow the world had changed color. She never imagined she'd be here. She never imagined she'd fall for someone like Ryan Blackwood. But it happened, and for the first time she didn't want to run away that morning when she went downstairs for breakfast. Ryan was already there sitting at a table reserved for them. "Good morning, Carter." Emily smiled and sat down across from him. "You're in a good mood," he tilted his head. "Are you surprised?" She took a piece of toast and bit into it before answering. "Let's just say it's unusual." Ryan smirked and took a sip of his coffee. "So, how do you feel after last night?" Emily sighed, crossing her arms over the table. To be honest, still a bit confused. "I've never done this before, Ryan. I've never let anyone get this close." He studied her face for a moment before saying, "Me neither." Emily blinked, surprised. Ryan always seemed so confident, she never imagined he could. Also be stepping into unknown territory. So does that mean Ryan raised an eyebrow together? She took a deep breath. "Yes." He set his coffee cup aside and looked her straight in the eyes. "If you want to." "Carter," she smiled. "I do." Ryan leaned over the table. "Great." Then he took her hand and gently squeezed it. Emily felt her heart race, but deep down she knew the battle wasn't over. Ryan's world wasn't an easy place, and some people weren't happy to see them together that afternoon as she walked through the hotel. Emily felt a chill run down her spine. Since the beginning of the trip, people had been whispering about her, but now something was different. The looks were worse, the expressions more malicious. Then, as she walked past the reception, she overheard two women talking. "Did you see the news?" "Yeah, it's a scandal." Emily frowned and grabbed her phone. She opened the browser, and the second she saw the headline, she felt her blood run cold. CEO Ryan Blackwood involved in scandalous romance with former housekeeping employee. She clicked on the article, and the shock only grew. According to insider sources, Emily Carter, former maid at the Blackwood Hotel, was taken on a luxurious trip to Chicago and promoted under suspicious circumstances. Sources say the young woman may be using her relationship with the CEO to advance in life. Emily felt her breath quicken. The article wasn't just gossip, it was a direct attack. Then her phone buzzed. "Ryan, where are you?" She swallowed and replied at the reception. Minutes later, Ryan appeared, but he didn't look happy at all. He was holding his phone, and the angry look on his face said it all. "I'm going to find out who did this." Emily let out a humorless laugh. "Do you really need to find out?" Ryan frowned. "What do you mean?" She crossed her arms. "Honey, this is Maline's name, written all over it." He pressed his lips together. I figured that. Emily took a deep breath. I knew people would talk, but this is different. Ryan took her hand. "I'll take care of it." She looked. him in the eyes, how he smiled faintly. My way that night, Ryan called a press conference at the hotel. When Emily entered the room, she saw reporters everywhere. Flashes going off cameras recording. She had never felt so scared in her life, but then she saw Ryan on stage, steady, unshakable. He grabbed the microphone and began. I know a lot of you are here because of the rumors about me and Emily Carter, so let me clear something up. The whole room went silent. Ryan looked directly at the cameras. Emily. Carter wasn't promoted because of a relationship with me. She was promoted because she has undeniable talent and because she's proven over and over that she deserves her place in this world. Emily felt a lump in her throat. Ryan continued, and for those of you who think this is some kind of scandal, I don't care. The reporters exchanged surprised glances. I've never been afraid of public opinion, and I'm not going to start now. He looked at Emily. I chose to be with her, and I'm not going to apologize for that. Emily felt her eyes burn. Ryan had just put everything on the line for her, and in that moment she realized it didn't matter what they said. It didn't matter what they tried to do. They would face it together. When the press conference ended, Ryan walked over to her. What did you think? Emily laughed, feeling her heart race. You're completely crazy. He smiled. And you're still here. She cued his face in her hands and said without hesitation, always, and then without caring about the flashes or who was watching, she kissed him. Because for the first time, Emily knew she belonged there and no one was going to take her from that place. Emily never thought her life could change so much in such a short time. A few weeks ago, she was just a cleaning staff member working during the day and covering night shifts to pay her bills. Now she was in Chicago in Ryan Blackwood's arms, her name splashed across the headlines as the woman who won over the Billionaire CEO. What once seemed like a distant dream was now her reality, and she had no regrets. The morning after the press conference, Emily woke up to her phone buzzing. Non-stop messages from Carla, from the hotel staff, from unknown numbers. Some congratulated her, others attacked, calling her an opportunist who just got lucky, but none of that mattered. What mattered was that for the first time, she didn't feel alone when she went down for breakfast. She found Ryan sitting at a table reserved for them, as always. But this time he seemed different, more relaxed. Did you sleep well? He asked. When she sat down, Emily grabbed a cup of coffee and smiled better than the past few nights. I bet your name's in every newspaper. She rolled her eyes. You didn't have to do that press conference, you know? He tilted his head. I did. Emily sighed, picking up a croissant and taking a bite. You always like to make things more complicated, don't you? Ryan smiled, always. She shook her head laughing, but her smile faded when she saw a familiar figure entering the restaurant. Meline, the blonde, looked flawless as always, but her gaze was colder than ever. She walked straight to their table and stopped beside Ryan. Can we talk? Ryan took a sip of his coffee and raised an eyebrow. If it's another one of your speeches, I'm not interested. Meline forced a smile and looked at Emily. It's not a speech, I just want to clear a few things up. Emily crossed her arms. Oh, now you want to talk after trying to ruin my reputation publicly. Meline sighed. Emily, understand what I did wasn't personal. Emily let out an incredulous laugh. Oh, really? Spreading lies about me to the world was just a little detail. Meline pressed her lips together. They weren't lies, they were inconvenient truths. Ryan leaned back in his chair. Meline, if you have something to say, just say it. She took a deep breath and looked directly at Emily. Yu Chang, the rules of the game, this world doesn't accept change easily. But even though you won this battle, you need to understand there will always be people trying to bring you down, Emily. Kept her gaze steady. So basically you're telling me to be careful. Meline nodded and to prepare yourself. What happened now was just the beginning. Ryan stood up, his tone firm and resolute. Emily doesn't need to worry about anything. She's not alone. Meline looked at him for a long moment, then stepped back. Good luck to both of you, and with that, she left. Emily let out the breath she hadn't realized she was holding. Ryan took her hand across the table. Are you okay? She looked at him and smiled. Yes, because I know that no matter what happens, we'll face it together. He squeezed her hackly, and in that moment, Emily knew nothing could bring them down. The last day in Chicago flew by Emily, and Ryan attended more events, met more people, and slowly she realized that she was no longer seen as an outsider. People were starting to respect her. On the last night, Ryan took her to dinner at one of the most exclusive restaurants in the city. The atmosphere was elegant, the food flawless, but Emily was more interested in the man in front of her than anything else. What happens when we go home? She asked. Ryan held his wine glass and looked at her for a moment before answering. Do you want to go back to the hotel? Emily hesitated. She'd always worked hard to carve out her space, but now her life had changed. I love what I do, but I think I'm ready for something new. Ryan smiled. Then I have a proposal. She raised an eyebrow. Listening, he set his glass down on the table and took her hand. Work with me, not as a hotel employee, but as my partner. You've got talent. Emily, we can create something together. Her heart raced. Are you serious? I never say anything I don't mean. She took a deep breath. It was a big step, but looking into his eyes, she knew the answer. I accept. Ryan smiled. Great choice. They toasted, and that night, Emily knew her life would never be the same. The plane landed back in the city, and Emily took a deep breath as she stepped out of the private jet. She was back to reality, but her reality was different now. As they got into the car, Ryan took her hand. Are you ready to start this new chapter? She smiled. I've never been more ready for anything in my life. He pulled her into a deep kiss, and Emily knew her destiny was never just about cleaning hotel rooms. Her destiny was beside Ryan. Emily had never imagined her life would take such a different turn from hard work as a cleaning staff member to becoming an expert in the world of gastronomy, alongside one of the most powerful men in the industry. And most of all, she never imagined she'd fall in love along the way. In the past few months, her relationship with Ryan had only grown stronger. They worked together, traveled to various international events, and created an innovative project within the Blackwood Hotel's empire. But above all, they had each other, and that was all Emily needed, or at least that's what she thought, because Ryan Blackwood still knew how to surprise her, and that night he was about to prove it. It was a special night. Emily and Ryan were at a luxurious restaurant by the sea, one of the most beautiful places they had ever visited together. Soft lights lit up the table reserved for them, and a warm breeze touched their skin. Emily looked at Ryan, smiling. You're unusually quiet. He held his wineglass and watched her for a moment before giving a small smile. Maybe because I'm waiting for the right moment. She frowned. The right moment for what? Ryan just shook his head. Just wait. Before she could ask anything else, violinist appeared in the restaurant and started playing a soft melody. The music was beautiful, romantic. Emily looked around, feeling her heart race. Something was different that night. Then Ryan took her hand. Carter, she turned to him, surprised to see that his gaze was more tense than ever. Do you remember the first time we met? Emily laughed hard. To forget I was sleeping in your bathroom, Ryan smiled. Yes, and at that moment I knew my life would never be the same. Emily's heart skipped a beat. Ryan, he stood up and pulled a small velvet box from his pocket. Emily held her breath. All the guests in the restaurant went quiet. Ryan knelt in front of her. You've challenged me from day one. You made me laugh when I thought I'd forgotten how you showed me that life is so much more than work and status. Emily's eyes filled with tears. I'm not the easiest man in the world, but if there's one thing I've learned since you came into my life, it's that I don't want a future without you. He opened the box, revealing a stunning ring. Emily, Carter, will you marry me? Tears ran down her face. Her heart raced. Her whole world was spinning, but in the middle of all of it, there was only one answer that made sense. Yes. Ryan smiled, took her hand and slid the ring onto her finger. He stood up, cued her face in his hands, and kissed her with all the emotion he felt. The restaurant erupted in applause, but Emily could only feel him, and the love that filled her entire heart. 2 months later, Emily was walking down the aisle of a flower-filled garden, dressed in white, holding a bouquet of flowers in her trembling hands. The wedding took place outdoors at a private estate with a breathtaking view of the sea, the golden sun was setting on the horizon, creating a scene straight out of a fairy tale, and at the end of the aisle there he was. Ryan, dressed in an elegant suit with a soft smile and a look full of love. Emily felt the tears come before she even reached the altar. Each step she took was a reminder of the journey she had made to get here, where she started, what she had to face, and how, against all expectations, love found a way to transform her when she reached Ryan. He took her hand and whispered, "You look beautiful." She smiled, "And you're officially stuck with me forever." He chuckled softly, squeezing her hand, and I couldn't be happier about that. The ceremony was emotional. They exchanged heartfelt vows, promises of eternal love, and in the end, the officiant announced, "I now pronounce you husband and wife, Ryan." Didn't wait a second before taking her in his arms and kissing her deeply. The guests applauded, throwing flower petals over them, and Emily knew that this moment would be etched in her memory forever. 2 weeks after the wedding, Emily was in the bedroom staring at a pregnancy test. She blinked a few times. 2 lines, 2. Her heart raced. Oh my God, she was pregnant. A mix of shock and happiness completely overwhelmed her. She and Ryan were going to have a baby when she heard the bedroom door open. She quickly turned and saw Ryan walking in. Carter, you need to see this. I just got an invite too. He stopped when he noticed her expression. He frowned. What's wrong? Emily took a deep breath, then she grabbed the test and showed it to him. Ryan looked at the object in her hand, blinked a few times, and frowned, not understanding, but then his eyes widened. Is this? Emily smiled yes for a moment. He stood still. Then he took a step forward, cued her face in his hands, and kissed her with indescribable emotion. When he pulled away, there were tears in his eyes. We having a baby? Emily laughed, feeling happiness overflow inside her. We are. Ryan wrapped his arms around her, holding her gently. I love you. She smiled, resting her head on his chest. I love you too. And in that moment, she knew this was just the beginning of a new adventure, a new phase of love, growth, and happiness at this time. It wasn't just her and Ryan now. They were a family. What did you think of Emily and Ryan's story? Leave your opinion in the comments on a scale of 0 to 10. What rating would you give this story? Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to follow all of our stories, and feel free to watch more emotional stories by clicking here on the final screen.